has an IEP, and she has a cognitive disability, is what that's considered. You know, I have to be careful with what I say.
Yeah.
Not only the teachers, like, I don't want to miss the fact that I tell her that myself, but, like, the kid doesn't have an inside voice. It's, like, constantly yelling.
Yeah.
And when she is very, like, constantly got to be, like, rubbing herself on my skin. So when she's yelling like that, she's literally yelling in my ear.
Yeah.
Which then overstimulates me and leads to my own sensory sensitivities. And so, yeah, I look at her and I say that. Yeah, I didn't expect her to go to school and say that. Oh no.
Man, whatever. No big deal. It could always be worse. Absolutely. Oh, yeah, shit, I forgot to do that. See, you know, it happens quite often. I get sidetracked. Give me one second. I gotta switch this over.
We noticed.
I know, like, it's a thing.
I'm telling you, I think there's a little bit of ADHD in you as well.
Maybe.
It might run in the side of the family. Yeah.
And it's, like, funny without being funny, but some people think, like, I am being rude and, like, mean malicious, not responding to their texts. And I'm like, nope, that's everybody. You think you're special?
Yeah.
No.
For me, it's like I don't ignore the text. What happens is I look at it, but I'm doing something at that moment that I'm hyper-fixating on. So I'm like, okay, well, I need to get back to that. So then I start thinking of a response. But then it goes on for so long, and I'm like, okay, I responded to that text message because I thought about it. But then later on, I get another message from the same person, and I'm like, oh, shit, I never responded to your message before because I was doing this.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Sorry.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, no, I totally get that. I got a text saying that my prescription was ready. I met with my psychiatrist, the one who can prescribe, and she's so awesome. She just understands anxiety. She understands me. She actually listens, which is, like, crazy these days. My phone is at 44%. Anybody looking for some angel numbers? And she refilled my prescriptions for a whole year, said, call if you have any issues. And I'm like, awesome, thanks. I just love it when things can work that smoothly. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Miss Brandy's in the house. Go ahead, sorry.
I go in every 4 months for med checks. Every 4 months. I'm like, come on. But I'm on a controlled substance, so that's probably why. I think they have to do that per state standard.
Sure, so. Yeah, for sure, every 6 months. Those are blessings, I say, for sure. Hi, Mrs. 2.0. I think your name is Jen. Welcome in, guys. Happy Tuesday. I hope you are making it a great day. It is the small things in life. It is. I agree. And, you know, when we're so surrounded by negativity and, like, icky stuff, you gotta look at the small positive things to pick you up. Yes, Jen. Woo! I got it. I do make a point. I do try. You guys are not just, like, people here. You're, like, cool people. Or you're not just a number here. We got to get our happy pills. I know, right? Well, and then today she goes, I have to ask you the big question of 2025. I'm like, oh, gosh, you're leaving me. And she's like, well, kind of, but not really. She's like, do you want to go back to your primary care or stay with me? I'm like, oh, stay with you? Duh. I'm like, you are the reason, like, my PCP is the reason why I came to you in the first place. Don't leave me, right? I'll come to you when I forget my own name. There you go. You are glowing today. Oh, thank you. Every day is just a great day. Just kidding. Not every day can be so awesome, but today has been a great day. Thank you. I hope your day has also been well. It is Tuesday. We got some tails. We don't usually get a lot of heads, but we got some tails and some voices. Hi, buddy. Happy almost Wednesday, guys. I hope you are making it a great day. Make sure you are checking us out on FBIG and YouTube. My live replays do get posted to YouTube every morning. Yes, great day. Got my hair colored. Woohoo, 6 hours in a chair, and I survived. Okay, So my hair used to take that long to get done, and God, it's not worth it. Jen, I love you, but 6 hours is like a full day. You can do
Uh-huh.
so many things with 6 hours.
Hey, Kaylee.
Yeah.
Do you remember when I had my nice silver hair?
Yeah. That was awesome, but not worth it.
Talk to me about spending 8 to 9 hours in a salon.
Yeah. Oh, hell yeah, girl. She brings wine and we drink, so it's all good. Well, then, damn, she can do my hair all day. then, hey, yeah, then we can sit and chill for a little bit. That is funny. I did just get my hair done today, too. I am really, I go, be careful with my mic here. Don't throw you guys around. I really like it. She did exactly what I wanted her to. She went down just a little bit on my bangs, which is, I just wanted to trim, and then I got my half of my head shaved, so it was shaved before, and then I grew it out, and then I decided to go back and shave it again. I have so much hair, so yeah, I like it. It looks good. I grew into this haircut. It looks beautiful. Thank you. I appreciate that.
It's your mom cut, and it looks nice.
Thanks. It's the I'm 30 and looking dirty. Yeah. Oh my gosh, that is so funny. That's what my spirit guide just said. I did not say that. But no, with it being half shaved, it sits so much nicer with my hat. So there is no wings. It is just nice and smooth. So much smoother. I had that similar cut back in. It's been blonde. Blonde is good. Yeah, this is virgin hair now. This is all virgin hair. I have not dyed it since I cut it. I cut it last November. And my hairstylist was like, "Are you really going to cut all your hair off?" I'm like, "Yeah." And she was shocked that I did it. I wasn't shocked. I knew it was going. But some people surprise people. But I really have grown into this haircut. I really love it. I'm so glad that I went as short as I did because I grew into myself. You know what I mean?
Well, not only that, but like when your hair gets long, like I've never had my hair as long as you had it last year, but once upon a time it was.
Yeah.
My hair was pretty long. It's just so freeing to cut it all off.
It is.
Especially like hair is my number one trauma thing. So like that's my trauma response. If something is going on in my life, my hair is dyed.
Sure.
Or I go and get my hair cut. Sometimes it's longer, sometimes it's shorter. But yep. And you watched me do that last year.
Yep.
I was like, I'm gonna grow out a bob. And then I'm like, who am I? And I went and I shaved half my head.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
That's how it goes. And it felt so good.
No, for sure. I mean, hair is heavy. For those of you who haven't had long hair, hair is heavy to begin with, but it's also heavier when it's wet, right? So it was actually causing me neck pain. So definitely glad I cut it. I would definitely do it 1,000 times over. I'm so glad that I did. Thank you, Jen. It suits you. You have a cute face to pull that off. I appreciate that. I changed my profile picture to show you the color that you just got. Ooh, girl, you are gorgeous. I love that. Oh my gosh, she also has J.B. I think L or 1222. That's not coincidental. That's crazy. That was a sign for me, so thank you. I really like that. That's really pretty. Definitely worth the 6 hours that it takes you. I hope you have at least a little buzz going after 6 hours. Too funny. And Miss Maddie is in the house. Hello and happy Tuesday, guys. We might be doing some charades this set. I'm still double tapping every 5 months. That's not bad. I have never been one to go routinely for my haircut. I typically do once every year. I actually got 2 cuts in last year, one for my dad's celebration of life, and Taylor just cut it maybe a month ago ish. And today. So I've already done so many cuts. Just kidding. But it looks really good for it grew decently. I like it. Every 4 weeks. I know. Who else? Did you know that the Packer coach? Shit, what's Matt LaFleur? How could I forget that? He spends $1,000 a week on his facial hairs.
Oh, hell no.
Did you know that? Yeah, I almost spit out my drink when the announcer said that.
Oh no. No. You want to there's a documentary where it's either on Netflix or Max, but it's on Brian Johnson. He's like a fitness guru. He's like tech whiz gone insane.
Yeah.
Okay, he's huge. Multi-millionaire. He actually used to be like the owner of Venmo, coincidentally.
Oh, I think you were telling me about that.
$2 million a year trying to like surpass like 120-year life expectancy. Like he's trying to like find the fountain of youth and like live forever.
Okay.
And I'm watching this and like you have so much money and you're gonna spend $2 million a year on this? I'm like, are you insane?
Priorities.
There are people that are homeless. Come on, do some good with that.
Yeah.
Well, he's trying to find that fix, but it's like that's not realistic for the average person. If you don't have money, you can't do that stuff. So it's kind of pointless.
That's
to go
fair.
Through that when people can afford.
However, he does have the money, and it's a priority for him. But I see where you're coming from. That I haven't heard that. That's pretty crazy. Yeah, right. Oh. Cynthia is in the house. Courtney is here. Jazz is here. Happy Tuesday, guys. Welcome in. Double tap that screen for me, please, and thank you. Go ahead.
Oh, I will find the documentary and I'll send it to you. Like the
yeah.
Name.
Please do.
I do have a Venmo though.
Okay, thank you. I haven't been getting, correction. I say I haven't been getting the notifications. That's not necessarily true. I will get the notifications, however, it will be hours after my live. So it does not exactly help me in the moments. Go ahead, Taylor.
Courtney, will I get a job by next week?
By next week? Are you going to accept an offer by next week? I don't feel like you're going to accept an offer by next week, no.
She said she has an interview tomorrow for a cellular technician. Which sounds interesting.
That does sound interesting. I do feel like you're going to get the job. However, I don't feel like it's going to be tomorrow. I do feel like you're going to get the job, just not tomorrow. Okay. Barbie is in the house. Welcome. We have 9 people in here. 9 questions. Go. Teehee. Jennifer, will Brett show up next Wednesday on the 12th? Will he show up next Wednesday on the 12th? I do feel the intentions are there too, yes. Pew, pew.
I found the documentary.
Nice.
But it's called Don't Die. The Man Who Wants to Live Forever on Netflix.
Yeah, send it to me, and then can you put it in the chat, because I know Jen wants to see that too.
Yeah, his routine is so insane. He gets up at 4:30 every morning and spends the first 4 hours of his day doing his prepping and priming. I'm like, what?
Yeah. That's dedication. It's not for everyone. Moving night, I love it. We're getting a snowstorm on Thursday, so something to watch. I love snowstorms. We have maybe 2 to 3 inches of snow, but it's nothing awesome. I love snowstorms. Thank you. Kat, can we check the rods on potential pregnancy? Hello, Miss Amani. I hope you are doing well. Welcome back. Kath, current pregnancy. I do feel a current conception. Good luck, mama. I do feel a healthy baby. Any complications at this particular moment? I don't feel so right now. Good luck. Amani, does Nick want us to be in a romantic relationship? Yes. Go ahead with your questions, guys. Go ahead.
Yep. Courtney, when will I get the job offer and start?
Okay, I do feel like you are projected to get the job offer. When is the question? I feel about. I was optimistic with 3 weeks, but I feel like it's going to be 3.5 to 4 weeks for accepting the position. I feel like you will start the position in March. Cynthia, is John missing you? I do feel so, yes. Nick recently said he just wanted to be friends. Is he just overwhelmed with stuff going on? Yes. We also just had a new moon last week, Wednesday, so a lot of emotions going on. Emotions are very high. Tammy, can you scale David for you, please? I have David pegged about 6.3, 6.4 out of 10 currently projecting. I have Haley, will Andy and Crystal stop talking soon? Man, I wouldn't be worried about them talking. I don't feel like. Okay, so what I can tell you is that the more you think about this third person, this Crystal lady, she doesn't exist. Don't think about her. The more you think about her, the more she's going to stay and remain in the relationship. Okay, I do feel like this relationship is going to fizzle out. The more you pay attention to it, the more it's going to stick around. Good luck, Jen. Will Brett own his own apartment by June of 2025? I do feel so. Yes. Go ahead if you have anything.
Jasmine, is this implantation bleeding?
I do feel so, yes.
Do you want to do a pregnancy check?
Yeah. Is there a current conception? I do feel current conception. I do feel healthy baby. I don't have any complications at this particular moment in time. I see a blue baby currently projecting.
Okay. That's it.
I like this song. Oh my, I was just saying, this is a feel good song. It literally is good feeling. I think it's the Black Eyed Peas. No, Florida. Close. Too funny. You're welcome, guys. This is going to be a last call for the set. We'll probably call it at 8 in about 10 minutes. Welcome in, guys. Make sure you are checking us out on FB, IG, and YouTube. Yes, I feel like he's going to get his own apartment by June. Am I frozen on your side?
No.
Okay. I'm frozen on my side.
Frozen on my side?
No, but I am on my side. I don't know how that is even possible. There's no reason why I should be lagging on my own personal phone. Whatever. Welcome in, guys.
I have a PayPal.
Okay, go ahead.
Brooke, am I going to get a positive pregnancy test tonight?
Okay, so as far as positive pregnancy test goes, that's one of the only questions that I don't answer. And why that is because there's so many variables that go into any kind of test. There's false positives, false negatives, body type, brand type, hormone levels that fluctuate throughout the day. So as far as when you will receive a positive pregnancy test, it really is between your body, the baby, and a God, if you believe in a God, okay? I will re-ask it for you. Yep, that's exactly what I'm doing. Is there a current conception? I do feel a current conception. I do feel a healthy baby. I don't feel any complications at this particular moment in time. I see a pink baby currently projecting. And keep in mind that if you conceived 2 days ago, you may be testing negative for at least 8 weeks. And I'm not kidding when I say 8 weeks. I have confirmed conceptions that early. Good luck. You got this. Keep us posted. Are you okay? Okay. Go ahead.
No. Me?
Yeah.
I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good.
All right. I'm 4 days late. Sure. Yeah, absolutely. I feel like it's very early. So when I say if you conceived 2 days ago, you're not, it's going to be at least 8 weeks. I found out that I was pregnant at 4 weeks, and that's very early, very rare. And some people don't find out they're pregnant until they're like, 3 months, 6 months. It's happened, right, Taylor?
Yeah. Yep. 20 weeks.
Yes.
20 weeks. I went in. They told me I was having a miscarriage because my HCG levels were dropping. And they ended up having to switch me from the wand ultrasound to the tummy ultrasound because the wand showed my baby's femur bone. And now I have a 4.5-year-old.
How about that?
Yeah.
Same with you.
Yeah.
Found out 4 weeks, last one too. Yeah. And my cycle was like always right on the day. So when I knew I didn't get it on that day, I'm like, oh fuck. And then took 3 pregnancy tests. All 3 of them were positive. I'm like, fuck. Keep in mind, I was 19 at the time. So little crazy. That's insane. That's exactly how I am. Yeah, I knew exactly right away. And that's just being self-aware. Sometimes your body is regular and you are able to track it that well. And sometimes your body is a little inconsistent, and that's okay too. I have Cece is I'm going to book a flight to see you soon. I do feel so. Go ahead, Taylor.
I'm good.
Okay.
Here.
Did you want to comment on it?
Well, no, not really.
Okay. Kath, ever since I had Kinsley, my body is completely out of whack. Yes. Babies, like, I won't say they ruin you, but they definitely, the next word was destroy. That's funny.
The body don't bounce back. They say like, oh yeah, like 2-3 years postpartum, you'll be feeling better. Yeah, I'm almost 5 years, and no.
10 and a half. Does that count? I'm just kidding. No, but it really does. Your body goes through so many different changes, so many different hormone levels that go crazy at all different moments in time. Like it's not easy, and they're just like, oh yeah, continue doing the rest of your daily activities, and then just like have a month-long cycle. Like everything is fine. Like, you know what I mean? Just no big deal. Go back to work.
The fact that like, now I was in the hospital for 3 days after having Tatum because she was having like body temperature regulation issues, and they had to monitor me. There are some people that go in there and less than 24 hours after having a baby, they're walking out, and we have, like, after having a baby, we're left with a dinner plate sized hole inside of our bodies.
Taylor, can we take care of this really quick, please?
Yes.
Thank you. Sorry to interrupt. Continue.
That was it.
Okay. Sorry. Thank you. Yeah.
Got it.
A lot. Some people, they go back to work right away, and I can tell you from personal experience, I had to go back 4 weeks after having my baby, and I would never do that again. Don't put yourself through it. The postpartum is not worth it. And time is the one thing you can never get back in life. This was like my first quote unquote big girl job, if you will. And I thought that, this was everything. And at the time it was, but it wasn't, right? We have different perspectives as we get older. But definitely not worth it. Definitely put your body, first. Your body has, since you've had 2 kids, is so messed up. Yep, your abdomen separated because of you having kids. Yeah, sure, absolutely. There's some really crazy things that can happen. And like non-weirdly, like I know that you go through moments of where your body parts are actually moving to adjust for the baby. It's a crazy procedure thing. Go ahead. Or not a procedure thing, but it's like a crazy process.
Mabel, am I pregnant with an ectopic pregnancy?
Is this an ectopic pregnancy? I do not feel an ectopic pregnancy. Is there a current conception? I do feel current conception. Oh, this is train. That's a really good sign. So, yes, I do feel current conception. I do feel a healthy baby. I don't have any complications at this time. Good luck. You're amazing. I was down for 6 weeks, could barely move. I had a few deep stitches. Yeah, no, that's not amazing. Don't be, that's not something I'm proud of. I had so bad postpartum. I do not recommend it. Never. If somebody says, do I take 6 weeks off or 12 weeks? 12, always. Take the most time off that you can possibly. And especially if you can get it paid. Definitely take that. Elizabeth, pregnancy questions do require a donation. Please and thank you. This is going to be a last call, guys. If you are interested in donating, now is a great time to do so. If, my socks, I lost those. Thanks for finding them. Lacey, really? They didn't crawl to the hamper, so that's good. Do you know what that joke is from?
No.
The Grinch?
No.
Oh, that's something Dad always joked about. Well, your socks aren't crawling in the hamper yet, so. Okay. Welcome in, guys. This is the last call for donations, last call for questions. If you are interested in donating, now is a great time to do so. We are going to be cutting the feed in about 2 minutes. 4 minutes. I lied. Good night, beautiful. Yeah, pregnancy is definitely different. It's different for every single person. Every pregnancy is different. Every baby is different. And if you think about all the things that could possibly humanely go wrong, it's astronomical. But don't worry, baby's healthy. Like, it really is. Go ahead.
Pregnancy is one of the most terrifying, yet rewarding life experiences ever. Even though going into labor that first time, you're like, I can't do this. And it's like, you have to do this. But you're like, no, I can't do this. You know?
Oh, I was totally ready. I was like, get the fuck out of me.
I was ready for Tatum to come out, but I was expecting, I had like 2.5 weeks left, and I had went in for one of my stress tests, and it was a Thursday, and the doctor looks at me, she's like, you're having your baby on Sunday. Like, I was going in Sunday night. She's like, yeah, we're scheduling you an induction, and the baby's coming out. And I was like, what? I didn't have hospital bags packed. The nursery wasn't even done, and I'm like, huh? Well, but that's because I was so swollen.
Yeah.
And at the end of my blood pressure was getting way too high, so they're like, nah, she gotta go. She got her eviction notice.
I like it. I could never have children because of your critical care diabetes, sure. It would be me or the baby. And at that point, definitely not worth it, right? Kath had to be induced too. Yeah, I had a checkup on, I think, Monday. I had a checkup on Monday, and they told me I was like 30% EFA, so I probably was going to go through until my due date, which was a week later. And then Tuesday, I was having contractions, and I needed to go to the hospital, but I had to finish writing my essay before I went to the hospital. And it was quite distracting because they were getting stronger and stronger. But I'm like, I waited like 2.5 months to write the fucking paper, right? So I couldn't use, I'm having a baby as an excuse. So that happened, and then went to the hospital. She was born on Wednesday. The rest is history. 10:13 a.m. I have cats. Me too. I have 4. They're my fur babies.
Yeah.
Fur babies count as babies, man.
Well, and they're exactly like toddlers, so.
Oh my gosh, yes, for sure.
I don't know. I don't know who's worse, the kid or the cat some days.
Oh my gosh, I know, right?
They're both assholes.
Seriously though, I can relate to that. My phone is at 33% and our total views is at 122 at this current moment. We are going to be calling it, guys, in about 30 seconds. This is the last call for donations, last call for mod questions. We will be back. Somebody just got filtered. I don't know who was trying to comment, but you got filtered. Sorry, it just that some comments in this live were filtered to protect the community's experience. Sassy. I'm just kidding. You were just, yeah. You could have been saying anything. Taylor, are you good over there? Nope. Miss Priscilla's in the house. Girl, P! Hey, you left me early the other day. I read what you posted and I was very surprised. I was not expecting it to go down like that. I could totally relate to all the feelings that you were feeling. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, like what? Like that was a mic drop moment. How are you feeling right now? We were very surprised and devastated. Yeah. I was like, got blindsided. Yeah. When, I don't know, I think I happened to catch it. Taylor and I'm like, whoa, what? Like, she literally was like, yeah. And I'm like, what? And then you were gone by the time that I made the connection. But I'm so glad that you're here now and that we're making this. The prosecutor was awful. That's such a dirty shame. That's such a shame. The DA told me that I was a danger to society. I was 100 pounds soaking wet being a drug addict. It's so bad. I'm like, dude, if you think I'm a danger to society, if you're afraid of me, then you obviously haven't been to Milwaukee or Chicago. Like, there are a lot scarier people out there. I don't know what it is about our judicial system, but it's so flawed and fucked up. It keeps people in the system. It doesn't rehab. It doesn't reteach. It doesn't rehelp. And it's so sad. I am just reading your note here. It's because I laugh. Nuh-uh. Okay, okay. So, I have goosebumps. I don't feel like he's gonna last for 8 years. I don't feel that. So I'm glad that you didn't open. Thank you, Taylor. I'm just gonna take this. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. All right, P. What do we have with this? I do feel that this is what is going to go down. I have so many goosebumps. Is your grandma passed? P, is your grandma passed? I feel like this was not meant to go down like this. I feel like this was absolutely meant to go to trial. I feel like fear really took over, and when fear takes over, it prevents you from moving forward. Your dad's mom is okay. I'm just asking her what's her importance of being here. And she's like, she's just a shock. She gives you her heart. She's like, her heart hurts for you. And know that you are still going to be rewarded for the time that you're putting into this. Okay. I don't want you to think that this is all for naught, because it's not. I do feel like he is dealing. Does he it's a plea deal. He is agreeing to 8 years. Now is he gonna serve? Is he gonna be there all 8 years? I don't feel so. Let's see how much he's actually gonna do. Okay. I don't feel like he's gonna get out in 1, scale 2, 3, 4. 4. I feel about 4.5 years. Right away when I saw 8, I saw 4.5. It's 12 large, 12L. I don't know what that means. What does that mean?
I'm not sure.
I feel 12 to life. 12 to life.
That could be it.
No, that's what she is saying. He's getting sentenced to 8 years, but then how is it 8 to 12 life? I feel like he's gonna get sentenced 8, but I don't feel like he's gonna stay. I feel like he's gonna get out in 4.5. That could, of course, change. Anything with the criminal justice system can change at a drop of a hat, especially if, gets in a fight, right? I feel like he's going to get out on good behavior. I feel like he's going to be paroled out. Now, just because I see something right now doesn't mean that you're not going to know that's going to happen until 2 years from now. Eligible for parole in 10. I feel like that's going to change. Okay. So I don't want to say a lot because I have a very political, small circle of things that I can say. I feel like there are going to be changes. He served 3.5 already, which is 8 years. Okay, so with time served, that makes sense that he's only going to do 4.5 more years. I feel like whatever is going on within the presidency or the judicial system, anything with that, I feel like it's going to get restructured. I feel like it's going to benefit O. I feel like, dude, did he make a gut decision? I feel like he totally pulled the plug due to fear. However, I feel like maybe this was better for him in the long run. So, of course, I can't tell you how this is going to play out because I don't know. I can tell you that I genuinely feel he got scared of the prosecutor. And that, again, dirty shame. Dirty shame. They're supposed to be here to help us, and this guy is innocent. I feel for you, and I feel for this situation. I feel for O. So again, I can't tell you what exactly is going to go down. I feel like he's going to serve 4.5 years. I feel like he's going to get out. He said he was going to get 25 to life. I feel like that's not going to happen. He can do a program to shorten his sentence. Yes, he can. So there's that. Thank you, Angelina. His lawyer withdrew last minute. He would have went through with it, but he got scared. Okay. Yeah, there was definitely a lot going through O's mind. O and you are very like you're going through a lot, and I feel for you guys. Just know that have faith that it's going to work out. Timing's everything, and everything happens for a reason. I feel like this is going to benefit you both in a positive way. Again, I feel like this person is going to be out in 4.5 years. I can't tell you how I see that. However, I have been super scary accurate. Like, I projected this person who her husband got a vasectomy, and I'm like, well, I think he's gonna go through a reversal. That was 2 years ago, and she laughed at me. And I'm like, Dad, like, I was arguing with my dad. I'm like, Dad, is that a thing? Like, a vasectomy reversal? Like, I had never heard of it. He hadn't heard of it. I'm like, well, who knows what they come up with a couple years from now? Sure shit, 2 years later, he went through with a vasectomy reversal, and they were trying to get pregnant. So never say never. I don't know what is to come. However, I do feel like you are going to get justice for the time that he's put in. Does that make sense? I have a lot of goosebumps with this, so really, I just want to stress and emphasize that it's going to be okay. And I know that's easier said than done. I know it's a hard trusting a complete stranger, and I know how hard it is to have faith. However, I really feel like it's gonna be okay for you guys. Miss Angelina, my brother got 20 years, and it was later changed to 10, and he only did 4 years with the programs. Thank you for sharing that, Angelina. I really appreciate the insight. Every case is different, and every case is equally as scary, right? Will we last? Priscilla, I do feel like you guys will last. I feel like it will be long term. I do see children for you. I do see the package deal for you in this relationship. I feel like the next 4.5 years are really going to be devoted to growing this relationship. It's going to be really beautiful, and I feel like you guys are going to connect on a much deeper level. Hang in there, okay? If it was crossing states, that could be even a federal case if it was crossing states. Yeah, very messy. Thanks for sharing that, Angelina. It's not easy sharing things about like, and that's pretty personal, especially anything with the court system and getting charges and whatnot. So thank you for normalizing. I don't want to say normal, but we're all humans. We're all here for you. So if you need any love or support, you have my number. Always feel free to reach out, okay? It was federal. Yeah, I got you. I'm like, dude, that was the hand over to federal, a federal case. And those are 10 times more complicated, right? However, yeah, you are in Canada. Canada, of course, it works very different than the US. So again, I don't know what's going to happen. I feel like you guys will be okay though. Hang in there, hon. Keep us posted. Um, but they have deals with camp, so they're pretty much free. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah. Your turn, Taylor.
Holly, is Jordan missing me?
Yes.
That's it.
Okay. I'm ready. Are you good? Becky is here. Hi, Becky. Hi, Kiki. Are you wasting your time with James? I don't feel so. No. Is it in your best interest to pursue James romantically? Meh, a little bit, not a lot of it. Equal energy exchange. Let me give out as much energy as you are getting back. That's going to be key, okay? Hey, girl. Hi, Becky. Guys, thanks for being in here. You are some really awesome people. What you put out is what you get back. So thank you for manifesting us as much as we manifest you. Mr. Lee, will you see Jose anytime this month? I feel about 2 to 3 weeks as a current projection. Miss Allie, will you be financially stable in the next 6 months? I feel about 4.5 as a current projection. Keep putting in the work. Miss Angelina, when is Wesley going to move in with you? I feel about 3 weeks as a current projection. Alright guys, that is going to be my time for tonight. I will be back tomorrow with cards and rods. As always, stay awesome, stay beautiful, and stay safe. Oh, and check out Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. I wasn't supposed to say those, but that's okay. FBIG and YouTube. Can I get a percentage on your husband and I, Allie? I have about 7.8 out of 10 currently projecting. You got this. Alright guys, Miss Nazia is with car ready to propose to you this time we meet. I am getting a green check mark for that. Good luck. Alright guys, we will be back tomorrow. As always, stay awesome, stay beautiful, and stay safe. We will see you soon. Bye.